Well, hello, YouTube and viewers and whoever else. It's been a while since I got a video up. Been working a retarded amount. But today we're going to put brakes front and back on a 2013 Chevy Cruze. So right now I'm going to start with the rear and their drum, of course. I didn't know. Typical Chevy drum on a 2013. Why? Bless it, mosquitoes. Well, I'm going to get this tire and drum off and then bring it back to it. Leave it to Chevy to bolt their drum on. Not with just anything, but a Torx head, machine screw. Go team. Of course. Well, that was easy. Drum looks good. Of course, it is a Texas car. Just gonna make it nice to work on. All the fun goodies. I really do not like drum brakes. For those of you who don't know, zoom out. First thing I usually take off is these retainers, which there's a pin going through the back, spring, and this clip you rotate falls apart. Yeah. And then you gotta disconnect this top spring. Guess could do that first. And that should just all fall apart. But a little advice, do one side at a time. That way if it does just blow apart, you don't see where something goes, you can look at the other side. That's my tip. Let's get to it. Or another good one. Since we're in like, I don't know, camera happy picture taking era, take a couple good pictures of it. Let's see here. Where is my pliers? The multi-tool for brakes. Yeah, I think that was a good call, taking that top one off first. We'll lay it in the ground how it went in. That goes like that. Here's the adjuster. It's in pretty good shape. Of course, everything on this car should be in good shape because it's from Texas. Unlike Ohio. Okay. I know there's tools for this. I have one. Vice grips are just quicker, in my opinion. That's what actually holds your shoe in place. There's a little stud, that pin stud with the flared end, goes through the back. This right there, bottom spring. The other side. Disconnect the e-brake. See, and if you lay everything out real nice, you can pretty much put it all back together. Easily, or more easily, or not even a word. Let's get the new shoes. Them look pretty nifty. Okay, of course they. Okay. I really need a workshop chair. Or a mechanic's chair, whatever. It is not even been 7 minutes and we're almost done. Let's see, shouldn't matter. Match the new ones up with the old ones, make sure they're the right ones. And they appear to be. So we need that one there. Of course they combine the like pads with one another. Let's see here. Okay, that one does matter. The one for the front with this little tit on it is actually a left or a right. The other one, they have it set. Well, no, I take that back. There's a left and a right. Well, I hate drum brakes. Oh well. Match it up. Yeah, it looks good. Let's see here. Now we just go in reverse. Hook our e-brake back in. Pin through the back. Maybe it'll stay there. There we go. Let's get our spring and retainer. Oh, you dirty bastard. And I just got the clip pinched in the vice grips. And there's one. Oh, if you don't know, this flare has a purpose. Because your thing looks like this. So you put it in, and then you turn it, and then the spring puts tension on it, so it can't come out. Put this bottom spring back in. Get the other side. Spring in that one. Yeah, looks right, I think. Yeah. Get our thing back in here. And pretty much all drum brakes are pretty much the same procedure. Let's see if I can get you in on this. You can't see nothing there. Maybe. The pin, spring, a little cap, push it on there, give her a twist, and there it is. This up in there. Okay. Now I'm going to... I usually screw the brake adjuster all the way in. Get it in there, and then not that you can see anything I'm doing. Ah, you dirty dog. Stay in there. There we kind of go. Put our adjuster stop back in. Come on, clip in there. There we go. I think that's right. Looks right anyway. Yeah. And then our last spring. Goes over here, and that hooked into that. This top spring hooked into here on the adjuster. Get our multi-brake tool here. Clamp on the spring. And pull with all your might. Maybe. The reason I hate these brakes. There. And that was all the pieces, and we're done with the drum. Now I'm gonna set them, since I put the adjuster all the way in. But to do that, at least, I don't know, it's the proper way, but it's how I like to do it. Put the drum on, maybe. What, am I retarded? Or the shoes are out too far. Let's see here. I did screw the adjuster out just a little bit so it would stay in there while I put this spring on. I will undo it. I think it goes that way. I think it goes the other way. Come on. You were nice and free. But now we have all that tension on there. That's all the way in. Looks like it. Let's see here. Apparently not. I don't have something in all the way. So now I'm looking like an idiot putting brakes on. I don't think I'm seated all the way in the bottom. Apparently I am. And what in the ass? Because this is all the way together. They're the same size. What in the world? Unless it's just this. That has to be what it is. God, I hate these things. Replace the shoes in 5 minutes and taking 10 to get the damn drum back on. I love it. See, it still looks like I got a 1/16 of an inch. I can collapse that. Anyhow, when I get the drum back on, I'll show you how I adjust them. Hang on. Well, go figure. Shut the camera off and I figured out how to well, it wasn't adjusted all the way in, so it's brakes aren't touching the thing at all. It's just kind of free balling. So what I like to do, I like to take them out so when you push them out, so you put the drum on, rotate it, it drags ever so slightly. So we're just going to turn our adjuster a couple clicks. See what we got. And if you hear it, it's barely rubbing, which is what I like. So there's that part, which they should self-adjust, I would assume, to their happy spot. But I think that's a good starting point. Put our Torx head machine screw back on, because apparently the drum will just fly off the car when the tire's on it. Dumb. See, I put that damn screw in. And I wish it was hitting a little more. Let's take it back out. Give it a couple more clicks. Let's see what that gives us. I guess put the screw back in. There we go. It's still free. I'm not putting any effort into turning this. You can hear it just barely touching. I like that. Well, a little tutorial on how to do drum brakes. But they're not all that easy and not all this clean. Yeah, I like that. Chuck these old pads and call it a day. I'm not going to bring you for the other side. I might give you a little insight when I do the front pads. That should take a whopping 2 minutes. But that is the rear drum brake of a 2013 Chevy Cruze. Wasn't too shabby. Pretty simple. Pretty simple compared to some of the other drum brakes I've dealt with. But they're all basically the same thing. So, I'll catch you in a minute when I get to the front, get the other side done. Peace. Okay, now to the front pads. I wish everything was disc brakes because it's just so much easier. Basically, you got that bolt behind this thing. There's one on the bottom where my ratchet's at. Pretty much all you gotta do is take those two bolts out. I love working on this car. It's not all rusted to shit. Can actually work on it. Don't gotta fight with rusted pieces. I think I'd be a mechanic anywhere but Ohio. Well, anywhere that uses salt. This just slides off. Set that up there because you don't want to put dangly pressure on this line and possibly break it. And yeah, they're about 3/4 done. Just slide them out. Get the new ones. Let's see here. These ones don't matter. Left, right, top, bottom, upside down. These pads actually came with new clips. These things. And just pop out. New ones. Just clip on like that. New pad. Slide it in there like such. Come on, get in there. Or don't get in there. They're the same. Why won't you go in there? Oh, okay. I lied. Maybe I didn't lie. I did lie. No. Yeah, I did. This car has an inner and outer pad. What in the fuck? So I wouldn't go in because it was hitting on these tits, and this one don't have those tits. Inner. You can't just make it all nice and easy. This is why I like old school vehicles. Ow, it slides in that time. Sweet. Alright. For some dumb reason, this one's got pins. And this one's got the holes. So we'll put it back how it was. Whatever. Okay. Another thing you need to do, shove your piston and your caliper back in to compensate. Well, you put new pads in, so it's got to be all in all the way. There. Now, you can't always get a nice, pretty kit to do brakes, but not everybody can afford that. So, what I usually do is I take an old pad that you're throwing away, put it back in there, and get you a C-clamp. Like such. Now the reason you put the pad in there, and usually put the, it doesn't really matter, but I usually put the pad side in so it's like in backwards. I put this in here so you get even pressure pushing this back. So you just put the C-clamp inside your piston, you're going to blow out the back of it and have to buy a new caliper. So this is what I do. Oh, I caught it. It didn't fall. I need 10 arms. Bless it. Just put that on there. Center it best you can. So you're putting even pressure all on that piston. You don't want to push it in crooked either. Then you could crack your caliper and you're back to buying a new one. And you just push it in. Oh. I don't know if you can see how far out that is. But we want that to be flush. There's just no good angle. let's try over here. It's hard to videotape this and do it. Yeah, you can see it. Here's the piston we're pushing in, old pad backwards. Get my thumb out of this. Yeah, this will work. You'll see. Just go nice and easy. Don't want to force nothing. It should, if it's not all rusted to hell. Just slide right back in. Put the pad, or tighten your clamp until it stops and then stop. You don't want to force anything. See, your junk pad does come in handy for something. And see, that's all the way in now. So now it will accept the new pads. Just like that. Put your 10mm bolts back in, and you're done. Oh, and another key tip after you do all your brakes, before you even start your car to move it, pump the brakes until they're hard. Because we pushed everything back in, so therefore it's gotta, when you pump your brakes back to hard with the car off, you're resetting everything to be where it should be so it will brake. Tighten those, not too tight, not too loose. Couple taps, and it's done. Because like a dum-dum, sometimes I don't pump the brakes hard, and then I just get in, start it up, and put it in gear, and you don't stop. So that's it for front pads on this Cruze. Well, that's it for today, for now, I think. So, till next time, catch you later.